Welcome back. This is Kotal for another War Rights event. Got an HRE today. First map. Sunday battle. It is the 22nd of October. And for the map, we have Hagerstown Turnpike, which is off of Antietam. Current server pop is 271. So we got 138 on the CSA and 134 on the Union. So even teams. So good job on the admins for getting that done. Back to 137 and 136 right now, from what it looks like. So, let's take a look at the teams, starting out with the Union. We have 6 Alabama under Major Jackson, 6 New York under Lieutenant Parker, 8th Georgia under Colonel Knight, see 9th Corps under, looks like it's going to be under Colonel Nickelwider, I believe. We have also 88th New York, Lieutenant Souther. 2 USC under First Lieutenant Sluggy. 10th US under 2nd Lieutenant Loeb.
Got it.
1st US Sharpshooters under, I believe, Lieutenant Carlson. Oh, I'm sorry, not Lieutenant. First Sergeant Carlson. He works for a living. So we got 20th Georgia under Major Canada. And 4th New Jersey under Captain Victor. Let's take a look at who they have on RD. It's like one crew under, which is 4th New Jersey under Lieutenant Griff. So, gun crew for the Union. Let's take a look at the CSA. Starting off here, we have, looks like, 2 Corps under Sergeant Major Barron. LFL under Colonel Famas. Okay, 2 elements of 2 Corps. I'm sorry. So one is Captain Theragon and the other is Colonel Zio Panama. So there'll be 2 Corps nations. We have DB under Lieutenant Denissimo. AB under Lieutenant Moose. If I'm screwing this up, let me know too. I apologize. Alright, then we got HD under Cloud.
What did they call you?
A and V under Colonel Killer.
Okay.
13th Georgia under Rollo. And then JB under Captain Schumacher. So like already they have a couple pieces here. I can see it. They are alive at 40, but they got to move out. So we got Lieutenant Angle for HD. And it's like another gun under here under LFL under Captain Surflex. They have a 3rd gun. They do not. We are now live. And the 2 teams are going to start moving out. Point of contention is right here, this road intersection. So we'll see how the CSA chooses to defend and the Union attacks. Looks like we're going to have any initial contention for this hill. Colonel Famas is moving straight into it. But he's got several Union elements coming to hit him. Victor, Souther, and Jacket. LFL is going to get off an initial volley and then fall back, kind of try to disrupt the Union line. Meanwhile, 2 Corps, Captain Thuragon has established a defensive position. The rest of the CSA is kind of falling back in the woods. Now on the far side here, protecting the artillery, we have Captain Schumacher here putting off a volley. He is supported by HD, Mr. Cloud here. They are facing off, looks like 2 Union elements on this left side. It is 10th US under Loeb and 2 USC, which I think I missed them earlier. I apologize. Along with some SR folks. So right now, both sides are kind of settling in. Neither one has really taken any decisive terrain yet. But CSA has had time to dig in, but the Union has occupied this hill position. So it looks like the Union is happy to kind of dig in and shoot it out at the moment from this hilltop. Here comes Moss. He's going to try his luck at another shot here. But if he's not careful, he's got a lot of units looking right at him. He's got to be quick. Looks like 20th Georgia. Major Canada and Parker had something wait for him, though. They have hit LFL pretty hard there. Pushed them back. Looks like we got some CSA elements moving up on the woods here, trying to reinforce. Got Zio Panama bringing up the rest of 2 Corps. Help his buddies out in front. Woods are not easy to get a view from. So you got AB and LFL doing a base of fire from that corner. Further back, got DB in a reserve position. A and B is putting some pressure on this far right side. And it looks like they're having some good effects. They're joining the HD JB element that's over here.
Oh, hey, that's cool.
13 Georgia's here as well. There's only a couple men left. I believe just 2 USC is all that's left over on this side. Definitely they have a... skirmishers are doing a good job at distracting a whole lot of CSA elements. See all that fire coming in. They're still standing. Well, kneeling. Looks like the CSA is moving an element out now. This is an A&B. It is indeed. No, I think Killer saw that really this threat is contained. He can deploy his combat power to better effects. He's taking up a flanking position on the woods on this hill now.
Oh, that fucking wow.
Good volley in. They're starting to take some fire, though. So they are now tangling with first U.S. sharpshooters who have come out in the picket line. Kind of screen with 20th Georgia here, 4th New Jersey, who's right behind them. So good deployment of the skirmishers by Carlson. And that will... Killer will pull his men back now, although there is another CSA regiment now maneuvering. Kind of rotate in, take his place. That is DB Denissimo. Oh, but he is getting picked off now. And that attack will get disrupted by some good fire from the Union. They are happy taking this hill position right now. We are at 32 minutes. Both teams battle ready, about even on tickets. Got 10th U.S. is redeploying its troops. Take a look at this Union battle line. So,
Excellent.
start them up. We got 4th New Jersey. Although let's see, we do have an attack moving up now by the Union. All right, Major Jackson, 6 Alabama, has decided to move up and try to take this wood position. But he's got 2 Corps moving up to challenge him. That will disrupt that attack by 6 Alabama, and they're going to pull back a bit. They do have good cover fire coming in from their buddies from 9th Corps and NAB, though. So good cover and fire by their teammates there. We still got this base of fire by Parker. Looks like he's going to redeploy.
Yeah, we're normally with right dress, we have dress down towards the centre because the 8
And so most of the Union defense right now is now oriented down the south as far as targets. This right side now has been thinned out pretty well, though. We still have Fort New Jersey here providing some cover, but they're going to pull back as well because they are isolated. Going to pull back under the defilade, but say there is a bit of an opening, but 6 Alabama, Major Jack is already getting his men reoriented. Take a look at the fight on the side of the field. Still have the same units here fighting JB along with HD. They're messing around. 13 Georgia as well. They're still fighting. Okay, 10th US has moved its men over here to support 2 USC and 1st USS Sharpshooters. No, not 1st US. I'm sorry, 2nd USC. Spoke there. I apologize. The 10th US is in their open order. Pretty effective tactic. And now at the 30-minute mark, Sprinting and Bayos are now live, so we might see some more aggressive play by both teams. And in fact, here we go. Who is coming out doing some maneuvering? It is Parker and his Cav. He is going to be joined by his battle buddies in the 88th, Lieutenant Southern, bringing up his men as well. They're going to try to get some flanking fire and cut off the CSA here, while the rest of the Union keeps them boxed in. And the sharpshooters moved up as well. Alright, so I was mistaken. They are not engaging those targets. Instead, they are watching the CSA a little bit further out. But this will put pressure on that south side of the field. And the sharpshooters, 2 USC and 10th US also put fire. We got the CSA now in an L shape. I like this formation to get. I would say 1st US might be a little bit too close. But got 6 New York here doing the base of fire off of the rock. And kind of guarding that flank here is 88th. So good use of those 2 units working together. 20th Georgia looks like it might be maneuvering. 6AL is still guarding the hill. And 4th New Jersey and 8th Georgia watching this back door. Let's see what the CSA decides to do. Now they are on defense, so they don't need to be aggressive. They feel like, hey, we're not taking too many casualties, really not giving up any critical ground. There's no need to force the issue. And at the moment, they are at 27 minutes, still battle ready, so this might be a winning strategy for them. We'll have to see how it develops. Back here, we got A and B. These guys, men, making good use of the defilade. This damn tree. Volley, getting back down, preserving their tickets. Still got a nice
Look, they're sticking out on the right.
line here by the HD, JD, 13 Georgia, making sure that 10th to USC don't come around and harass the area. Alright, so this is a good position here by JB. Taking some flanket fire, but their buddies here from HD are providing cover. They are providing suppressing fire on that NYV element that's in front of them, using the caissons for good cover. Not sure if that cannon was there. I can't remember the rule on that.
Like 3 of them.
Alright, CSA is now hit engaged at 25 minutes. Union is just a hair above them, and the Union is starting a maneuver. And it is 20th Georgia onto Canada along with Parker. And 88th is going in with them as well. So you got 3 regiments all moving up. Parker's taking some heavy hits there, trying to guard that flank. Meantime, you got mixture units in here, kind of using the tree, the shade to conceal them a little bit. Let's see if we have anything. Okay, we got some movement by DB. He might have seen that in advance. He might be trying to get a sneak fire into the flank of this element here. Let's see if DB will manage to pull it off. And he will get the shot off. Good job there by DB. And we got another flanking attack. AB is going to try to cut off the retreat of the Union. Now he is going to expose his back to the Union that's on the hill there, so this is a dangerous maneuver. It looks like some of his guys have kind of scattered off a bit. He can get some shots on here, but it's going to be dangerous to stay here for too long. Yep, and he has made the call. He did the damage he wanted to do, and he's going to pull back. So risky maneuver there by AB. Had some effects. You can see that the element that was up here has fallen all the way back now. This little bush area right here. And Sluggy has moved to USC a little bit further to the right from where they were positioned. Kind of leaving the far left side now to 10th. Put some sniper fire to the yard and distract them as much as they can. See fire coming through these rocks trying to hit that flag, not really doing what they wanted it to do. Got Sluggy. Got some sniping fire, see if we can keep these lines distracted. So we got a 294 server at the moment, so several more people have come in, though it's still pretty even on the sides, 151 to 143. So glad to see HRE have a full server on this Sunday.
Jake.
Georgia, you can see them. They're on the fence line right there.
Just left. Just left.
Shoot on at that Confederate flag. Take that. Take ground. Take ground. Georgia.
We got Colonel Knight here watching this right side. Making sure they don't overwhelm the arty. And he is going to fall back behind the defilade to make sure he doesn't get shot. So again, good use of terrain there. There's no need to expose yourself unnecessarily.
I see their officer. Take down their officer. I see him right there.
Big line there.
Rotate fire. Rotate fire.
Got 2 Corps, at least an element of it. Still putting down some fire. They are joined by AB.
On the move.
Oh, we do have attack going on here. Jackin, Parker, Victor, 9th Corps. A lot of people going in. First USS. They're going to try to hit LFL and cut off the retreat for the remaining CSA units. And they have seen the problem. They are advancing and trying to stop it. So far, the CSA is holding. CSA trying to knock some tickets down. They see the time is starting to get away from them a little bit. Volleys are going well, but they got to do some tickets. So. The attack failed, and they're going to pull back, but they did achieve the objective of knocking down some casualties. So. See if it was worth it, but I don't think it was a bad call at all. They just did there. Check in on 10th US. They've occupied these rocks. 2 USCs still providing some cover to their rights, but they are the extreme left of the Union line at the moment, still fighting that JB, HD, 13th Georgia element in front of them. So they are tying down more their number, which is always a good thing. CSA is making sure also that they don't come in and harass their arties, so we'll see which side gets the better of it. Looks like we got an attack going on by the CSA trying to take the hill. And it is Zio Panama with 2 Corps. He's going to sneak a shot in on the Union.
Pull back.
And a couple guys didn't get the word. They got a sneak shot on. I think it was, I wasn't sure who it was, one of these units. Just kind of poking at them, keeping them from getting too comfortable. We do have another element moving forward here. It is AB. But they are in a dangerous position again. They got the guys that shoot to their front.
Alright.
But then we got Colonel Knight here, who's in a good position to flank fire on them as well. And then you got this Artie. Lieutenant Griff here.
Aim at that fence line. Hurry up, PFC.
Yeah,
There comes that canister. Looks like it overshot a little bit. Did take out the flag, though. Yep, here comes 8th Georgia. Interesting, so they bypassed, I don't know if they saw that other element here, and they came straight in for 2 Corps on this fence, though. I don't think they'll have quite enough combat power to take it. And 2 Corps will hold. But AB will be cut off as 6 Alabama and 4 New Jersey take that opportunity to charge in. So that element is wiped out. And now we got 4th New Jersey and 20th Georgia now have cut off 2 Corps. They're going to be able to shoot into them. There's really not much to protect anymore. a good distracting charge there by 8th Georgia here. Now the Union is in a much stronger position along this fence line. They get another element back up there once maybe once 8th Georgia reforms. This position will become very tough to hold for the CSA.
Fire. Go and tell him.
Come on, boys.
Now to see, it looks like Zio Panama is in charge of this unit down here. We'll see what he decides to do.
Virate bene ragazzi, 3 secondi, anche gli uomini sulla staccionata.
Load.
Da direction.
Northwest. Northwest. Over the fence, northwest.
Over the fence, guys. Over the fence.
Come on.
All right, so good move, I think, by Panama here. He's going to redeploy to get a better angle on the CSA from that rock position. I'm sorry, the USA. Now we have Colonel Famas has moved up, put some fire on the Union. It is very hard for me to see in the woods, though, so I might jump out here, check out this other action here that's going on. It is Parker. He is trying to charge out DB. He's got a choice now. Who's he going to continue after? Is he going to continue going this way? He is.
Don't worry about the outline.
And he's going to knock out AB, but Killer's right there waiting for him. And that's Killer's support. That will end that charge. Now there's a separate charge here going on by Southern. He's going to run into this JB line here. They are in a strong defensive position here with those caissons. HG and JB will be able to hold that charge as well. So, some more maneuvering here. Looks like 8th Georgia is looking for another angle. And the CSA, AB has decided, okay, this is thinned out a little bit. Let's try to retake our old corner here. And they have pushed back 20th Georgia. So good maneuvering here by the CSA in reaction. I think the Union is doing the right thing, trying to knock out the pickets. Now both sides are taking losses. 13:30 left in the match. So far it hasn't been enough, although are they making a play for point? This is all a ruse. And we got Major Jackson with 6 Alabama moving up while 2 USS occupy the points. Still got 10th US providing a base of fire over there. Now Jockin's going to make his luck here against this JB HD team. Alright, but 1st USS and 20th Georgia saw their friends in trouble and they have moved up to help. Then we have another charge going on here. A&B has seen the issue and he is charged in, intercepting Captain Victor and his guys. Still have 8th Georgia here waiting on point. A&B has decided to knock out 6 AL. 10th US also came up to help, so good job on them. Now it's starting to move quite significantly. Both teams are trying to get ahead on tickets, maintain their strong positions. Despite that help from 10th US, that is all she wrote. 20th Georgia Jumbo is going to get his remainder of his guys out of there. Then we have
behind us to the south.
Knight here. Oh no. So the CSA has retaken the hill. Good opportunity, and now Knight is surrounded. I don't know if he knows this. He's going to try to engage LFL 2 Corps, who had good situational awareness, and moved up. Now they occupy the hill. But the Union is now focusing on this side, so while Knight watches that back door, you have another charge by the NYB, and this time they will succeed in knocking back the JB and HD. They have switched up the field a bit. They've given up the hill in favor of taking the this position down here. They have succeeded in overwhelming this position here. Cav has succeeded. Both elements of NYV working together. You got 2 USC here doing a screening line, giving some coverage. Now here comes a charge against the Cav, though. It is mostly A and B, it looks like, but it's a bunch of units coming in.
I shouldn't have done that.
Push the fence, boys.
And they will succeed.
Push the fence.
Now they're going to try to knock out Sluggy.
Brace the northeast. Watch northeast. Watch northeast. Second wave. Northeast. Second wave.
Yep, as that man said, you got 6 Alabama now getting back in the fight. So the Union has decided to opt now for a much more aggressive stance. I think they looked at the time and decided, okay, we did our shaping operation. Now let's try to take the fight to the enemy. They are about to cap the point. LFL is charging in against 4th New Jersey here and 2 USC. Tom got 8 Georgia trying to hit him in the flank. Or not. I guess they decided not to. Now we got CSA has retaken that position. We got 20 of Georgia trying to slow him down, keep him off points. By the way, it's a mixture of units now. Most of these units are all kind of mixed together, so I'll try to call it out as best I can.
Jesus.
So 20th will get knocked back. You still got the 1st U.S. sharpshooters out here doing their best to delay the CSA. Some skirmishing fire to delay time, although CSA is capping point at the moment. That is all USS can do. They got to fall back a bit. Looks like Victor's the last commander alive on point, although Canada just came in. But his men are being pushed off of points. The CSA has now occupied that high ground. So I'm not sure if they'll be able to hold that position. Now we got Knights has decided to try to flank around. AB is charging in though, and try to wipe out Victor. And covering on the hill is 2 Corps. And with that charge by AB, along with other elements, what was left of the Union on point has been pushed back. So the Union will now have to reset and figure out how they want to do their next attack. CSA will recap. 9 minutes, 20 remaining. See how much of a bump they get. I don't think they'll get too much of a bump in tickets, to be honest. Ninja had too many team kills. It ain't so, Ninja. Alright, so now 8 Georgia has moved up a bit more, trying to push back 2 Corps, and they will. Right now the hill is vacant, although you got LFL and AB here waiting in the wings. They might move up to hit whoever reoccupies this hill. 2 Corps. And Zio Panama is going to reorganize. Alright, so AB has opted to push forward. As the Union is also kind of in. It's going to be a meeting engagement here.
Sono in collina.
Looks like it was 20th Georgia. They got the better of that engagement. Then we'll push back AB.
Reload.
There's still a good amount of CSA behind. The Union has reoccupied the hill. Both teams are now on breaking. Still have a strong base of fire with 2 elements out here. You got Parker and you got Sluggy. Keeping an eye on this left side for the Union, right side for the CSA. You still have HD and JB watching it. Is 13 Georgia here as well? 13 Georgia is here as well. And behind them, got a stronger element, Schumacher as well, with its guys. Further back, we got Killer and as a reserve. Some long distance firing, but he'll go where he's needed. DB is also reforming their men. And we got 2 Corps under Captain Theragon here in this center position. Overwatch the point. The Union is flooding now into point. At least 1 at 2 elements are. So the Union is capping now. Moss is coming up to the contested a little bit. So is 2 Corps. They do have some troops behind them. 20th with Canada. Main action will now be, can the CSA stop the Union from capping here? They got Colonel Knights. Here comes the charge by Panama. He's going to try to do it. So they have succeeded in retaking point, but here comes Canada. He's going to try to catch the CSA in a flanking attack. And it's going to hurt. LFL. Good maneuver there by 20th. So while that attack's going on, though, you got multiple other interception attacks here. We got Jockin bringing up 6AO, and then we got, looks like, several units here. NYV, 1st USS, 2 USC, and they are not going to go straight for point. They are going to intercept the CSA here and knock them back, giving time for these elements here to cap. So a good maneuver here by the Union. Good arty shot. So now the CSA, where are they going to countercharge? They have some elements here. DB is going to charge in to try to knock off this element, help save it. And 2 Corps is going to try to contest points. So good maneuver here by Thuragon. To be honest with you, here is the decisive point at the moment, even though this looks like it's where all the action's going. You got to maintain this point. You can't let them cap. And Thuragon will succeed in that operation. He's going to get hit again, though. It looks like the CSA is also holding here. Sluggy still has a few men left. But the CSA has held on that position. But now the Union is going to flood into point. Here comes Knight. SR's with him. 4th New Jersey's with him. Here comes the CSA charging in. Both teams now. Tickets are just about gone. So the CSA is now on last stand. I imagine Union in a moment will go to final push as well. Man. our capping point. Yeah, trying to push forward a little bit. This is what you want to do. You want to keep the CSA off a point. Right now, it looks like the CSA is a little bit scattered. They have a strong point here. They're going to try to shoot it out for a second here, but they have to keep the Union off of it. You give the Union time to get more of their reinforcements in. They are at final push. They are unlimited on tickets. You cannot let them mass here. All right, now here comes the charge by the CSA. Now the Union's got time to get his firing line going. It's going to be hard for them to push through it. But the CSA has managed to do it so far. They have kept the Union off the cap. Union's going to have to push up more, push them off. Right now, they're just shooting it out with them. Now Union's starting to cap again. Now the CSA is capping again. Union needs to push forward.
Kill the rebels, run it.
That man was not wrong. They do need to charge. We'll see if it was too late or not. See, now the CSA has a firing line here. Excuse me, good lord. They are just melting this Union as they come up. And that will do it. CSA will win. That was a nail biter. I wasn't sure who was going to win at the end there. Very close. Very well played by both sides. A lot of fun to watch that one.
Там, по-моему, итальянцы пошли в атаку. Я видел, как там Зио Панама кричал в атаку.
Alright, let's see what we have for the casualties for this match. Final thoughts, I mean, well played by both teams, I'll be honest, I don't have too much to say. A bit of awareness on the cap, but that's, you know, that's hard to tell when you're in the middle of a fight, you get shot at, command and control goes to hell. So it's tough to reestablish it when you're in those big firing lines. Might not have any officers left, you got different languages, but anyway, we got 9:23 for the CSA and 12:32 for the Union. So, high casualty map for HRE this weekend, and we got one more map to go. Hope to see you at it. It's Coattail signing off.